It's Lynn from Life Yoga. Whatever you do, try this at home. No, really, whatever you do right now, just stand up and try this at home. Are you ready, Desiree? Okay, here we go. Number 1. Take a huge breath in. Let half of it out. Take a huge breath into that. Let half of it out. Take a huge breath in. Let half of that out. Huge breath in. Let half of that out. Huge breath in until you can't take anymore, and then jump up and down 3 times. Okay. Now, number 2. Take a big deep breath in. Let all of it out, and jump up and down 3 times. Okay, here we go. One more time. Number 1. Take a huge breath in. Let half of it out. Huge breath into that. Half of it out. Huge breath into that. Half of it out. Huge breath in until you can't get any more, and then jump up and down 3 times. Number 2. Huge breath in. Let all of it out. Jump up and down 3 times. Okay, Desiree, which one was easier? Number 2.
So check it out. This is how it works. While a big, full, sumptuous inhale is awesome, and it fills your body up with oxygen, and gives space in the fascia of the body, and space, and opens the nervous system, your biggest inhalation is only as powerful and useful as your subsequent exhalation. So let me explain this just in terms of space here. If we take a big, juicy inhale, right, and we fill up all the space with the breath, we get this big inhale, right, and then we release it, but we don't release it quite all the way. What's left in here is a bunch of toxins and holding and gunk here. And then when we go to take the next inhale, we only have this much space, so then we fill that up. But if we're not releasing fully on the exhale there, then we have about this much gunk left. And pretty soon, as we inhale, regardless of how full our inhale may feel here, if we don't release in exhalation fully, what happens is we continually get less and less and less space. And then you kind of wonder why, God, I'm taking a deep breath, and I can't quite get it out, and we begin to feel our necks get tense, we begin to feel tension in the breath, the nervous system, the tissues of the body, in our skeletal muscular system. And a lot of the time for people who have chronic pain or in situations where they're experiencing pain, just that extra holding in the nervous system will cause their pain receptors to fire. So something to think about. The other part of this it's really, really fascinating, is that inhalation opens the nervous system, and it also stimulates. So I'm just going to put here opens and stimulates. So if you're not really familiar with a lot of my work here, you're alive because you breathe. Your breath controls your nervous system, which controls everything. So as we breathe in and we open space and stimulate the nervous system, right, we're having stimulation. So if we do not release that exhalation fully and take advantage of it, what happens is we have a little bit of extra residual stimulation here. That's why when you did Desiree's exercise and jumped up and down, you held your breath and you held your breath and you held your breath. Now there's no space and everything's stimulated. So when you go to move, your nervous system is already so stimulated that when you go to release a pattern through your kinesthetic chain, the thing is to fire your movement there, and how that's fired, there's a lot of holding there, and it's much more difficult to move and get the message through because everything is already all stimulated and firing. So this is what happens. Exhale releases the nervous system. So not only as we let our breath out are we releasing from the toxins and the carbon dioxide and all the things that we release in exhalation to get that out of the body, we're not holding that, but we're also releasing holding in the nervous system. We're releasing stimulation. Now there's a sweet point at the end of the exhalation when we let the air out. If you just let your air out, you kind of get that aha feeling like you did, and then you're like, ah, I can jump, I can move. That's because there's a sweet spot at the end of exhalation where the nervous system is in release. It's open from the inhalation, from the space of the inhalation, and it's released from the release of the exhalation. So what happens is when the nervous system is in release, there's a sweet spot there in that less than a second that we can move and change the patterning of our nervous system because nothing is holding there against it. And we can send a new pattern through, we can create a new movement pattern, we can create a new thought pattern, we can create all sorts of really, really cool stuff. So the next time you're hanging out and you're breathing, notice if you're holding your breath when you're thinking. That's a big one, because really what you're doing is just holding that thought. You're holding that pattern and nothing's going to move. If you exhale, find the space and then exhale, release, and then think that powerful thought or look to move and change the patterns in your body, you'll have amazing, amazing, amazing results from that. So remember again, inhale expands, exhale releases, then move the energy through, and you'll get the power of that space and that stimulation and open space of your biggest inhale and that full breath. So this is Lynn from Life Yoga. I hope you enjoyed this video. If this has been helpful to you, please like and share it with your friends. Everybody needs to know about the inhale, the exhale, how that works. We all breathe. We're all human. It's awesome stuff. So please like and share that with your friends. And check out all the other blogs and all the other stuff that I've got to offer there. Free information for you at lifeyogaworld.com. Again, that's www.lifeyogaworld.com. Please comment below. Let me know if this is helpful. Let me know how I can give you information in a way that you can digest it. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Have an awesome day. This is Lynn from Life Yoga. I'll be seeing you soon.